resonant pad built spacious atmosphere. Delay electric guitar in minor progression. Ethereal vocal enters brilliant soft. Trip hop beat minimal and control. Hi-hat sharp and rhythm. Side chain pulsing more noticeable. Sub bass smooth and warm. Harmonies gently layered. Groove immersive and steady. Bass full and rounded. Guitar magnetic emotional vocals wide and cinematic. Deep sub drives instrumental. Bass pumping steadily. Snare tail long and varied. Ambient texture shimmer. Deep sub drives instrumental. Bass pumping steadily. Snare tail long and varied. Ambient texture shimmer. Percussion softened slightly, pad darker tone. Vocal intimate delivery. Bass subtle foundation. Ambient texture focus section. Reverb heavy guitar echoes. Minimi percussion presence. Floating vocal layer. Groove stereo field, beat slightly reduced for intimacy, pad darker and more textured, vocal delivery softer and inflected, guitar at subtle melodic variation, ambient breakdown with filtered percussion, reverse guitar swells build tension slowly, sub bass fades briefly creating space, floating ethereal ad-libs drifts trembling, full groove settles into immersive cinematic flow, bass becomes rounder and more resonant, guitar notes leave slightly more expressive, they comes wrong with every delete scope, beat dissolves into ambient wash, pads slowly filter downward, guitar echoes fade into distance, track closes come and enter splatter. Resonant filtered synth pad slowly blooms in a minor key atmosphere. Clean delayed electric guitar plays a mellow 4-chord progression. Breathy female vocal enters softly with heavy reverb and subtle delay. Minimal trip hop beat begins with deep kick, sharp snare and tie hi-hats. Hi-hats become more defined with gentle rhythmic movements. Side chain compression makes the pads pulse smoothly. Warm sub heavy synth bass deepens the harmonic foundation. Layered vocal harmonies rise with restrained emotion. Full groove guitar swells build gentle emotional tension. Sub bass fades briefly, leaving airy harmonic space. Inferior vocal ad-libs drift through reverb heavy ambience. Beat gradually dissolves into let my skelly pad wash. Guitar delay echoes slow. retrospective ending. Resonance and pad rises gently. Clean delay guitar, melancholic and airy. Breathy female vocal enters softly. Trip hop groove, subtle and controlled. Resonant pad opens wide. Delay guitar minor progression. Breathy female vocal enters softly. Trip hop groove steady and minimal. section led by deep sub pegs pumping in sync with kick. Sharp snare with long atmospheric tick. Cinematic ambience surrounds mix. Percussion slightly simplified, pad darker in tone. Vocal softer, introspective, bass smooth and grounded. Ambient texture, focus breakdown, reverb heavy, guitar echoes, minimal percussion presence, floating layered out, steady and immersive, bass deeper and fuller, guitar emotion, the instant rails sustained, vocals airy and expansive, vocals airy and expansive. Facts gradually fade into space. Beat disappears slowly. Guitar delay trails linger. Ending remains cinematic and calm. Vocals airy and expensive. Vocals airy and expensive. Vocals airy and expensive. Vocals airy and expensive. Filtered pad, open cinematic space. Delayed guitar plays minor progression. Breathy vocal enters close and warm, minimal groove. Establishes pulse. Hi-hats more rhythmic and defined. Sidechain compression pulses smoothly. percussion distant, soft ad libs flow gently past, gradually fade, beat disappears, guitar echoes dissolve, ending calm and introspective. Filtered synth pad slowly opens in minor tonality. Delayed clean guitar plays melodic 4-chord pattern. Breathy female vocal enters softly with deep river. Middle trip hop groove begins with deep kick and tight hats. Hi-hats grow more rhythmic and precise. Side chain hats pulse gently under tension. Warms up bass thickens the harmonic bass. Soft layered harmonies rise solidly. Full groove settles into cinematic balance. Bass deeper and more resonant. Guitar motif slightly more expressive. Vocals light and lyric cross stereo feel. Sub-heavy instrumental focus, pads pumping rhythmically. Sharp snare tail echoing long on the split textures, swirling wide. Beat slightly stripped back, pad darker and evolving. Vocal more intimate as thickened. Guitar adds subtle variation. Filtered pad, slowly expanding, clean delayed guitar for chord loop. Breathy female, vocal intimate, deep kick introduces groove. Tighten neck, my Resonant pad built spacious atmosphere. Delay electric guitar in minor progression. Ethereal vocal enters brilliant soft. Trip hop beat minimal and control. Sharp and rhythm, side chain pulsing more noticeable. Sub bass smooth and warm, harmonies gently layered. Groove immersive and steady, bass full and rounded. Guitar magnetic emotional vocals wide and cinematic. Deep sub drives instrumental, bass pumping steadily. Snare and tail long and varied, ambient texture shimmer. Deep sub drives instrumental, bass pumping steadily. Snare and tail long and varied, ambient texture shimmer. Percussion softened slightly, pad darker tone, vocal intimate delivery, bass subtle foundation, ambient texture focus section, reverb heavy, guitar echoes, mini percussion presence, floating vocal layer. Groove Atmos, little texture swirl in stereo field. Beat slightly reduced for intimacy. Pad darker and more textured. Vocal delivery softer and inflected. Guitar at subtle melodic variation. Ambient breakdown with filtered percussion. Reverse guitar swells, build tension slowly. Sub-bass fades briefly, creating space. Floating ethereal ad-lib drifts trembling. Full groove settles into immersive cinematic flow. Bass becomes rounder and more resonant. Guitar notes leave slightly more expressive. They comes wrong with every disco. Beat dissolves into ambient wash. Head slowly filter downward. Guitar echoes fade into distance. Track closes come and enters splatter. Resonant filtered synth pad slowly blooms in a minor key atmosphere. Clean delayed electric guitar plays a mellow 4-chord progression. Breathy female vocal enters softly with heavy reverb and subtle delay. Minimal trip hop beat begins with deep kick, sharp snare and tight hi-hat. Hi-hats become more defined with gentle rhythmic movements. Side chain compression makes the pads pulse smoothly. Warm sub, heavy synth bass deepens the harmonic foundation. Layered vocal harmonies rise with restrained emotion. Full groove settles into a steady cinematic flow. Bass grows rounder and more resonant in the low end. Guitar motif becomes slightly more expensive. resting on spacious scent layers. Reverse guitar swells build gentle emotional tension. Sub bass fades briefly, leaving airy harmonic space. Inferior vocal ad-libs drift through reverb heavy ambience. Beat gradually dissolves into let my skelly pad wash. Guitar delay echoes slowly fade into distance. to end it. Resonance and pad rises gently. Clean delay guitar, melancholic and airy. Breathy female vocal enters softly. Trip hop groove, subtle and controlled. Percussion filtered heavily, ethereal ad-libs drifted, lips drifted. Full groove, immersive and balanced, bass resonant, low frequencies, guitar motif clear and emotional, vocals wide and reverb section led by deep sub pegs pumping in sync with kick. Sharp snare with long atmospheric tick. Cinematic ambience surrounds mix. Percussion slightly simplified, pad darker in tone. Vocal softer introspective, bass smooth and grounded. Ambient texture, focus breakdown, reverb heavy guitar echoes, minimal percussion presence, floating layered out, steady and immersive, bass deeper and fuller, guitar emotion, the instrument rails sustained, vocals airy and expansive, vocals airy and expansive. Facts gradually fade into space. Beat disappears slowly. Guitar delay trails linger. Ending remains cinematic and calm. Vocals airy and expansive. Vocals airy and expansive. Vocals airy and expansive. Vocals airy and expansive. Filtered pad, open cinematic space. Delayed guitar plays minor progression. Breathy vocal enters close and warm, minimal groove. Establishes pulse. Hi-hats more rhythmic and defined. Sidechain compression pulses smoothly. Sub-bass glides beneath chords. Harmonies expand. altered synth pad slowly opens in minor tonality. Delayed clean guitar plays mellow club 4-chord pattern. Breathy female vocal enters softly with deep river. Middle trip hop groove begins with deep kick and tight hats. Hi-hats grow more rhythmic and precise. Side chain pads pulse gently under tension. Warms up bass thickens the harmonic bass. Soft layered harmonies rise solidly. Full groove settles into cinematic balance. Bass deeper and more resonant. Guitar motif slightly more expressive. Vocals light and lyric cross stereo sub-heavy instrumental focus, pads pumping rhythmically. Sharp snare tail echoing long on the split textures, swirling wide. Beat slightly stripped back, pad darker and evolving. Vocal more intimate, L-thecton. Guitar adds subtle variation. Ambient breakdown with filtered percussion. Reverse guitar texture swelling slowly. Sub-bass fades, creating space. Floating reverb, heavy ad-libs. Beat dissolves into leaves. Pads filtered downward gradually. Guitar delay, trails linger. Ending come amidst your unfiltered past, slowly expand.